Paak Sau is a very important aspect of our training. It helps us develop reflexes that we will use in a fight when someone tries to punch us. It also helps us test our structure. Now, there's a lot of different things you can do with Paak Sau. We're focusing on one aspect today. Now, Peter's throwing his punches at my chin and he's working on the best punch he can do, and I'm punching back with my hand open. And I'm stepping in and taking the line off him to beat his punch with my own punch. So every time I punch, I change the line and attack. So every Paak Sau is really a punch. I'm just doing it with my hands open. So it's hands open, covering the center, exactly the same as a punch. For the sake of the drill, my hands are open, but if it was actually in combat, I'd actually just be punching. To make it work, I've got to change the angle, etc. Where it all comes from is the second section of the dummy. The second section of the dummy is where we get introduced to the Paak Sau that we use when we're out of range of someone. In the form, we do it with our hands pointing forwards with a pivot. This shows us the angles that we need when we're using this, and it shows us the right hand structure for when we've got a partner trying to hit us. If I were to do Paak Sau with a training partner with the pivot exactly as it's done on the dummy, it would look like this. But when it comes to actually trying to break through someone's structure and receiving a punch, you won't necessarily be using a pivot. You might be using a toima, or you might be forward stepping. So if Peter comes and continues to punch and I do my Paak Sau and come in, this angle here is exactly the same as the angle that you have when you've pivoted. So it translates directly to how we would apply it with a step and trying to break through someone's structure in combat. What we've done so far is demonstrate Paak Sau in a closed drill. It's predictable, we know what's happening. What we want to do is show how it applies to combat when we're out of range and the drill is more open. So what's happening is Damien's throwing punches and I'm using that Paak Sau as an attempt to try and shut him down. He's bigger, he's stronger, but because I've trained it well in a stationary position, know my posture and my structure, I'm able to jam his punch and make it that he can't hit me and follow up with my own counter. When someone's trying to hit you, they're not just going to throw one punch. If you do the Paak Sau drill well with the right intention, it'll set you so that you were always trying to break their punch down or jam it up with your own punch. And your intention will be such that you will be able to stop the combinations without chasing the arms. So if Peter throws his first punch and he'll throw a second one straight away, I'm on target. He would have a third one ready to come, but I'm in place to shut him down based on my chasing of his core. I can't shut him down before he gets the second punch out if he's very fast and skilled, but I'll definitely be closing the gap and jamming him up so that I can stop him from flowing completely. Right.